Sri Matre Namaha. Beautiful day to everyone. Today is a day that I want to share with you my journey meeting my Guru. And it was 20 over years back when I met my Guru for the first time, of a sudden, which was completely unplanned. And it was a very beautiful meeting. And there was a important function was happening the previous day, and then I was there that morning, and then I announced myself and I wanted to meet Swami Brahmasri Shivananda. And I've never met him before and he doesn't know me. But the first time we connected with each other, there was only tears from the eyes of my Guru. And I also had tears in my eyes. It was a very strong connection of energy. And my Guru said, I've been waiting for you for a long time, and you have come only after I became so old. That is a word that I'll never forget. And from that moment onwards, I started connecting and learning a lot of things from my Guru. He taught me generally about the entire journey of life. I learned a lot of things about spirituality, but when I went and met my Guru, the moment I received the guidance from my Guru, I learned a lot of things, the refined way of the structured spiritual journey. Before that, I didn't know. So my Guru's position was so important in my spiritual journey. He made a lot of difference. He restructured, reconfigured me to understand things in a better way. So I learned my strength. I also learned my weaknesses. I learned what are the things that I need to explore. What is the most important thing to have a Guru? Why should we have a Guru? What is the main important that we should have Guru? For us to even have a Guru, what do we supposed to do? We have to remove two important things in life. One is our ego, and the other one is our arrogance. If we can let go of our ego and arrogance, that is actually the cover, the shadow that we have around about ourselves. The ego and the arrogance creates like a shadow, and it keeps us within understanding only about ourselves. It does not give us a broader spectrum of understanding what's happening around. So we feel very complete just having that energy with us, and we never think of exploring and understanding what we need to learn more. And only if we let go of these two important things, we will be able to meet our Guru. Guru is not somebody who teaches us a kind of spiritual techniques, somebody who teaches us mantra. No. Guru is a person who will reconfigure your entire journey. I'm not talking about spiritual journey alone. I'm talking about the entire journey. Today, when you want to travel somewhere, you just have to fix your GPS and you are there at the doorstep step of the place. But it's the same thing in life. If we can do that, it'll be very great. But these are very special relationships that we need to find and form. So this ego that we have, if we can let go of that ego, and the moment we understand, we accept that we know less, and that's the time that we realize we need to learn more. We need to explore within ourselves who we are. We need to understand more about our own self, our own strength. So the more you find out about your own self and the more you update your own self, you will become a greater person in life. So in life, there'll always be somebody who knows things better than you. There'll be somebody who knows things lesser than you. That's the balance of the world's creation. So in the same way, when I met my guru, he taught me a lot of things. He taught me about life. He taught me about my own strength. He created a lot of disciplined, structured, spiritual teaching. He taught me the value of discipline. He taught me the value of focus, concentration, devotion, and gratitude. And he taught me one very powerful thing was, he said to me this very important word that I would like to share with all of you. He said, when we look deep down into our heart, if we find, when we think of a certain person, if we have certain level of pain regarding this person, it means that we are not done with that journey and pain and that karma. There is still something lingering in our senses. We are still identifying something about that person that is not keeping us comfortable. So the first thing my guru taught me was to forgive and to clear the pain that I may feel about somebody. So I went, looked into my heart, and I looked into if there was someone that I was not happy about. And these are the key things my guru made me do. Forgive and clear the entire feelings. It could be pain, it could be anger, it could be frustration, it could be disappointment. You clear, you remove. When do you remove? When can you clear? Only when you have accepted them as they are. The moment you accept them as they are, there's nothing to feel pain. Because we have to accept that everybody and everything has certain limitation. And we have to accept that limitation the same way we have certain limitations. So my guru gave me a lot of strength in building my own self into a person, into a very structured person. And he taught me very powerful sadhanas about spiritual life. But everything came through discipline. But when I met my guru, I did not meet him because I wanted to gather something from him. I wanted some power through him. No, I did not have any thought of receiving some power, receiving some energy. That was all not in my thought. I wanted a mentor, and I wanted a person who can guide me just like my father. Because I lost my father quite early in my life. So I was still young, and I wanted to learn, and I wanted the presence of a father in my life. And when I met my Guru, that's all I had, a real beautiful journey of love and respect, and my heart constantly filled with that. And my Guru, in that same ground, he created a beautiful platform for me, platform of building myself into a strong person, into a person who is able to share. But I went a long journey understanding what and how. He never said no to me, but he made me to find out each and everything by myself. He wanted me to learn. Every time he wanting to test me, what was my feeling towards a situation? What was my judgment? He never told me and said, this is it, you have to follow. He never did that. He wanted me to open up my own self and my mind, and he would just place me correctly in that journey. And that is exactly what everybody needs. A guru is a person who the world will say, when you walk, they know who you belong to. You must belong to a very powerful person. Your teaching, where the teachings are coming from. Unless you are very sure of the teaching, you will not be able to share and guide anybody. And teaching should not be theoretical. Any guru you meet in your life, you need to find out, is the teaching the guru is giving you, is it just theoretical? Or is it real experience? Anybody who is going to teach you something, they have to have that within their experience. Only when it comes within your experience, you will be able to understand and you will be able to give that value to another person. And when you meet your Guru, trust me, Guru is not a person who you will be able to sit and you will feel completely comfortable and say that, my Guru is always there and I'm so comfortable and he'll always tell me I'm going to do well, I'm going to do fine. No. Trust me, it's not going to happen that way. Your Guru is a person who's going to constantly be on your case. Just like your parents. He's going to point out to you every time you are going to create a mistake. Because he's going to alert you. He's constantly reconfiguring you. Constantly. So every time when you make a mistake, you learn something, you become a new person, you are reborn. Your energy is reborn. Your knowledge is reborn. You keep growing. You grow emotionally, you grow mentally, you grow spiritually. There's so much you are learning. So your Guru means the real Guru that you need to receive should be somebody who going to be very strong guiding you and telling you and pointing out to you when you make mistakes. Somebody who will not be pleasing you just because you are willing to give few million dollars to your Guru, and Guru, I'm going to give you few million dollars and you are going to give me all the spiritual energy and the power that I should receive. That never happens. Your Guru can give you blessing, tremendous amount of blessing and lots of love. And through that blessing, you can get whatever you want. But to receive the genuine blessing from your Guru, you need to be able to surrender. And where the surrender goes, that's where it goes to your ego and your arrogance. You have to let go of your ego and you have to empty your cup and say, I don't know anything. I'm empty and I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to receive. Every time in life we have to empty ourselves. The more we empty ourselves, we will receive more knowledge, we will learn more, and we'll also not retain anything that is not supposed to be there. Anything unpleasant we do not need to retain in ourselves. So my Guru never made me to have a very journey of walking on roses. No, bed of roses. No, I never walked on bed of roses. I used to spend many hours traveling to see my Guru. And every journey was remarkable. And there was a day that I told my Guru, Swami, I want to make food for you. I want to cook for you today. He says, all right, you may cook for me. So I went to cook his food. And constantly I was telling myself, all I need to do is just that I have to focus and cook this food correctly. The whole 2 hours I would have spent doing that. Finally, the food was ready and I came back and I served my Swami and said, come, let's both of us eat together. And we both were eating the meal together. And he said, all I can see is that I need to focus and cook my food. That's all I can see in this food. Did you say that? He asked me. I said, yes, Swami. He says, all you need to do is have confidence in yourself. You need to trust yourself and you need to have confidence in yourself. The moment you lose the confidence and trust, whatever you are creating will not manifest. This is a powerful message my Guru taught me. There were so many incidents my Guru taught me. So, a lot of people are searching for gurus. And everyone should find your Guru. You should find your Guru. So the Guru you are going to find should be able to drill, correct and restructure and teach you the right journey of life. And not somebody who's going to tell you, okay, you're going to be fine. Yeah, everything today going to be fine. Don't worry, you just do this, going to be fine. No. Your Guru should be able to give you clarity in every mistakes that you are going to do and why you should not do those mistakes. And your Guru should be able to give you clarity, what should you do next? How should you open up yourself? The biggest thing your Guru should teach you is that don't just focus on things that are impermanent. And your Guru should teach you focus on things that is ultimate. All impermanent thing is our wealth, the physical wealth, our car, our house, everything is impermanent. What is not what is all these are impermanent, because today it will be there, tomorrow you will lose it. But what is that ultimate? The connection that you can create with the God. And please remember, your Guru is not God. Your Guru is a spiritual master who shows you the journey towards creating and opening up your awakening towards the spiritual life. And whoever you consider God, however you want to awake that spiritual life of yours, you can respect your Guru, but you cannot say, this is my Guru, this is all I'll worship and everything else is not there. No, that is not true. Because Guru also eventually are humans. Everyone have limitations and weaknesses. So our Guru is our greatest guide, sent by the universe that we were created, and for us to take a greater journey ahead of us. That's what a Guru is all about. So when you find your Guru, you need to find somebody who is strong enough, and you should be ready to surrender, somebody who can open you up. There are a lot of people, I notice that, find gurus. Of course, there are some of the gurus who are actually not alive. I do not say it's wrong to connect with them, but today you are alive. Please find somebody, a guru, who can actually teach you, who are present, who you will be able to reach out to, who you will be able to have conversation with, who you will be able to talk and learn and to experience spiritual journey. Because sometimes if we find certain gurus who are there, but we just take them as gurus, but we are not able to communicate because we ourselves have certain limitation, a lot of time it will become assumption, and we at times can mislead ourselves. So for us to open up ourselves and to learn greater things, there is nothing for anybody to learn from outside. Everything is inside you, what you need to learn. What you need to do, reconfigure yourself, restructure yourself, build your strength, build your confidence, discipline yourself, create a proper discipline for yourself. Practice the correct sadhana from the right direction, through someone in the right manner, through somebody who is be able to teach you the right kind of journey. If you can learn the right sadhana from the right guru, then you will be able to see a very, very deep spiritual awakening which is within yourself, which is going to be outside of yourself as you explore inside yourself. So everything is inside you. No one can bring something out of you inside. It's from inside, you're going to bring it out. So if you can calm yourself, if you can let go of your ego, you can let go of your arrogance, if you can surrender yourself, respect all the people around you, respect the universe, respect everybody around you, be very full of gratitude in your heart to whatever that comes your way, you are actually in the spiritual journey. And the only person who can bring this guru to you, number one, is yourself. If you are able to let go of the ego and connect to the universe and search, today you have a lot of things to search. Find out what can you learn from that person. Like when you want to go and learn certain instruments, you do find out, or certain classes, you want to find out who is the most qualified guru that can teach you. So whatever importance that you are able to give for that lesson, spiritual lesson, or opening up yourself, whatever importance you are giving, that's the way you will search for the guru, and that's the way you will bring such an important guru into your life. Whoever I am today is my gratitude completely internally for my guru. My guru gave me a test. I asked him once, I would like to give you a gift. Can you please tell me something that you need? So my Swami said, I want a gift that is not salty. I want a gift that is not sweet. I want a gift that is not sour. I want a gift that you can feel, you can see, and I want a gift that Also, you can express all your emotion inside it. I brainstormed it for more than 2 months, and I was about to visit my Guru. And then I said, the only thing that I can give it to him from my heart is my words and my feelings. So I wrote a very beautiful poem for my Guru. Then I created it into a book and present that book to my Guru. And my Swami said that was the best gift that he received. So my Guru basically taught me every single time to build my spiritual journey, to build my senses, myself, and to become more and more confident person. He also taught me the strength of standing alone. He made me to understand that there's nothing to fear. And my last journey and to see my Guru, and that was a very interesting feelings. I went to see him, and because he was very old, 90 over years, he couldn't hear much, and he wanted me to have a lunch with him, and I did. And then it was all fine, I was having lunch, I was feeling good. The last moment when I had to leave, that was the first time, that was actually the second time I felt this energy. The first ever time I met him, I cried, and the same energy I felt the last time I met him. And the last time I met him, I can't help it, but I cried so much, and I had a strong feelings. I felt in my heart that something very important, like my soul, is just about to leave me, and I'm aware of it. I could feel that, and I had to say goodbye to my Swami and left. And 2 months after that, my Swami had his samadhi. He left, and the day he left, and I just saw him standing in front of me. It was a very beautiful experience. So just how I found my Guru, I hope each one of you find your Guru. Let go of all your ego and arrogance. Fill your heart with gratitude and become completely a very beautiful person from inside. Sri Matre Namaha.